Welcome to the 229th week of Julian Assange Sydney Town Hall gatherings. It was the 11th of April, yesterday, 5 years ago in 2019, at 9:45 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Julian Assange was abducted as an Ecuadorian citizen from Ecuadorian territory in London by the Metropolitan Police. A gross, unjust, criminal action in broad daylight, covered by the mainstream media. Outrageous. Julian Assange is completely innocent. All honest people will benefit when he is free. It's important for honest people to stand together in unity and help to free Julian Assange, the greatest journalist of the 21st century. We need to resist being influenced by narratives that are controlled by the parasite class. The narrative that the freedom of Julian Assange depends on the discretion of the President of the United States of America is a narrative that serves the parasite class. It's a narrative that wrongly suggests that supreme power resides in the US government. It is a narrative that wrongly suggests that Julian's freedom lies outside of our control. It is a narrative that underestimates the power of honest men and women uniting through truth to rise up and free the greatest journalist of the 21st century. Freeing Julian Assange requires our absolute unity and determination, the same absolute unity and determination that will defeat the parasite class and the corruption that goes with it. This week, major parasite class media reported Joe Biden is, quote, considering, unquote, dropping the case against Julian Assange. The story was carried by the BBC, the New York Times, Sky News, the Sydney Morning Herald, just to name a few of these. They are not media outlets, they are propagandists. We need to ask ourselves why this piece of reporting is being pushed so hard by the parasite class media when they have kept so very quiet about Julian Assange to his great detriment. We need to consider whether the story provides some kind of propaganda function. Many people appear to see the story as a reason for hope that Julian may soon be released from prison. The parasite class may want to signal that it intends to cease its persecution of Julian, but it could more easily be a strategy to draw people's focus of attention to sources of propaganda which control the narrative on behalf of the parasite class. The parasite class does not operate out of compassion. Julian's 13, or some would say 16, years of persecution and psychological torture, as outlined by Niels Meltzer, shows us that. If we place our focus on the narratives of the parasite class, we take our focus off the narratives of what we need to do to free Julian. The best way we can help Julian Assange is to develop and spread narratives that encourage the unity of honest men and women. We need more men and women actively helping to free Julian Assange. Excessive attention given to narratives generated for the propaganda purposes of the parasite class undermines our unity and momentum. We need to remember we are being ruled by criminals who lie, cheat, and steal. We must learn not to be deceived every time they attempt to control the narrative. We can control the narrative with truth and unity. Spread the truth and help free the greatest journalist of the 21st century. Free, free Julian Assange. Free, free Julian Assange. Free, free Julian Assange. Thank you.